Hey everybody, Beth here. There have been two new developments that have taken place in regards to our Afghan allies and support for our refugee communities that I thought were important to bring up here. The first one last week is that resettlement and placement funds were cut. So my understanding is that the groups that are supporting refugees, whether they be SIVs or US RAP, P1, P2, P3, P4 folks, when they get stateside, those funds are no longer accessible. And if you go back to the episode with React DC and Keeping Our Promise and Mass Afghan Alliance from several weeks ago, you'll hear how important those funds are for those groups. The other thing that happened is that an email was leaked from the care team to an Afghan in Kabul who was in care housing, so paid for by the US government, that they have 15 days to evacuate that housing and find a new place to live. I don't know all of the details of what's going on there, how many people are being kicked out of care housing. This is not the first time people have been kicked out of care housing. We saw it happen in Pakistan at the end of last year. It didn't get a lot of coverage. But this is really concerning. Inside of Kabul, where people are, going to be targeted by the Taliban, I know that a lot of my friends in the community are really worried about what that means. So there's a lot going on, and I'm going to be trying to get people on who know more, who can answer questions. As always, if you have questions, please, send them to the Afghanistan Project Podcast at gmail.com. If you're impacted, send an email to that address. If you want to share a story, obviously that's the address to use. And I think if you're stateside, this is really the time to reach out to your representatives and your senators and say, hey, this is important to me, and here's why. And we need you to raise your voice for the people that we've been supporting for 3.5 years now. Thanks.